Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Now today we actually have another snapshot. So we are officially done with the 1.17 snapshots as that released about a month ago now. Just over a month ago. But they have actually begun some snapshots for 1.18. Now they're not normal snapshots. These are called experimental snapshots. Because they are still months away from release. And we still have lots of testing to do. So today we're going to be going over those. Now if you're not sure how to play this snapshot, what you need to do is you need to go to the link at the top of the description or in the pinned comment to see the full page that Mojang released on the snapshot review. On that page there will be a link to download a Datapack. And you just want to put that Datapack into your Datapack folder. Then you want to unzip it, then load up, go to the Minecraft launcher, click on select installations, and you want to select 1.18's experimental snapshot.
Now if you're wondering how do you play this yourself, you actually have to download a zip file from the website. There are instructions here, but I'll give you a quick run through. The first thing though is to actually download that file. And then the place that you want to put this is in your .minecraft versions folder. Just paste it inside of here. Then of course you want to extract the zip file. It will create this folder here, and inside of it there should be this JSON file. Then inside the launcher you need to make sure that you have the modded checkbox marked over here. And then when you're picking what version you want to use to play the game, it should appear inside of this list. And a very important thing to note here is that this will be incompatible with any other version of Minecraft. You can't load or go into any other one.
Okay, so just there, you've seen a quick video of someone else doing it. Credit to them in the description. So once you've done that, then you can play this. But you cannot play any old worlds that aren't in this version, or this snapshot. On the old Datapack will no longer work because they've introduced better generation, which we'll go over today. So the first change is that the world height has been increased, as many of you people will know. So if I try and place a block here, you see the new height for building is 319 to the old 256. Now if we just look at this hole we came through, you can actually see the new lowest part of the world is now minus 64 to the old 0. So we have about 128 blocks now extra of world height, which is pretty significant when you think about it, because all of that down there is new. And the same at the top of the world as well. So I think worlds will feel a lot more immersive now. A lot more in depth. The next change is mountain biomes. There are actually 5 of these, and we're actually going to go flying and look from now. So there's one which is called Grove Meadow. Now I believe this could be it, but I don't think it is. But it is similar to this, except it will be most likely be a lot longer and covered in flowers. And the next one, there is actually 3 snowy biomes. So the first one is Lofty Peaks, and that is we just go up right here. So Lofty Peaks is covered in snow, and it's more of the classic. When you think of caves and cliffs in the mountains, this is probably what comes to mind. And this actually brings us on to the next one, which I believe is Snow-Capped Peaks. No? So actually we have our next one. Here is a Snowy Slopes. And I'm sure you know what a slope. The next one is not here, but look how amazing this terrain looks. That's some... Look, this is how high we are. And I think they do need to change this, because This is going to be an issue where you have clouds passing through mountains. But look at this terrain. This is just beautiful. You've got these all these undercuts because of the new caves. But yeah, those clouds need to be at least 270. Maybe just above, because mountains can go to 256 now, I believe. Unless they can't. Anyway, the next one is the snow-capped peaks. Now, sure, this doesn't need too much explaining, but this is yeah. So this is the snowy capped peaks right next to it, just at the very top of the mountain. Now, see if I can find the Grove Meadow. I'm sure this is it. Interesting. Well, there is a new mountain called Grove Meadow, and I'm sure when you play, you'll know what it is. It's just a big mountain which have flowers on it. Now, on the topic of biomes, we actually have a few, not new, cave biomes, but if you haven't seen them previously, here they are. So as you can see, under the world we have all of the biomes now. We have cheese caves, spaghetti caves, and noodle caves. Not to mention we have lush caves like this, which look spectacular. Look how huge this is. Now, one thing I've noticed, I think the vertical biomes, yeah, they seem to be more vertical. So as you can see, we also have the geodes, which we already do have, and a bit of lush inside of it. Now, you will see lag in this video because it's an experimental data pack. Lag is expected when we're loading in so many new chunks. Now, another new biome which generates properly, because currently dripstone generates a little, more like granite, little patches. But we do this, these things get big. Might start with this a little bit, but all of these caves will be filled with dripstone. Now, earlier on, I did find a cave which had a huge dripstone pillar, but I'm not too sure what that is anymore, because I don't think that's near here. But you do get big stalactites and stalagmites or sites. Not really, can't remember. I can never remember the name, to be honest. But they are now in the game. And not to mention, you also have local water levels and local lava levels. Now, what that means is, currently at Y11, you have flat lava. That's where lava pools generate. But now, as you can see here, we have, oh, that's not nice, lava pool there. We have a whole lava system down there. A bit more over here. I'm not too sure what's happening. And you also have the same for water, like you have some up here. We fly up to it. There we are. And you've got beautiful things like this, where you get waterfalls and water caverns and all great stuff like that. Now, one really quite interesting feature which I didn't expect is natural variation in terrain shape and elevation. Now, what that means is, let's give me an example first. A desert. Deserts are flat. You never expect a desert to be on a hill. But now, the biomes don't change the terrain. The biome can generate any sort of terrain now. So you could have a desert on a hill, you could have a birch forest on a hill, you could have anything. So you don't have these different types of biomes. You have birch forest, birch forest hills, stuff like that. It's now only decided by the area. Now something that's actually just caught my attention is, if you look at this lush tree, it's not rooted dirt around it now. I'm getting a bit off topic here, but obviously, if you dig down, you do eventually fall into a lush cave. But anyway, so the example we are given is forests and deserts could form on a hill, they could form flatland, they could form on a map near around on this sort of mountain, anywhere. Now another thing, if you haven't seen this already, there is a different ore distribution system, and here the chart is that we are given from Mojang. As you can see, emerald will generate at the top of the world. You'll have iron mostly at the top of the world, but also a bit small chunk of it near the bottom. You've got diamonds, redstone, gold, lapis around the bottom. Now, some of these do have reduced air exposure, but what this is doing is it's forcing you to do this. It's forcing you to go to different levels to get different resources. So like diamond will be best at the bottom of the world, but lapis might be better around the deep slate layer. So around here. But then iron's gonna be better there, but maybe there, but you won't reach it up there. And it's just forcing you to do things. Now, me personally, I really don't like this. But that's just because I prefer everything I need to be in one place. But moving back to this. Another thing, which was also in the previous one, is large ore veins. Now I don't have an example, but I have a picture right on screen right now of that. And you get these really big veins of copper or iron, I think it is. I might be wrong there. Another thing is integrated mountains, caves, and cave entrances. Means they're going to be mixed together. It's like this beautiful cave entrance here might be on the surface. Oh, actually, I've not seen one of these types of caves before. Wow. Oh, look, we've got a geode. Cool. I'm getting distracted again. Yeah, look at how beautiful these caves are. Too excited. Anyway, we head to a mountain. I'm sure we'll find a great example. Let's head over to this mountain here. You can... Here, great example. This is probably a cave. Because I know this type of shape is one of the caves. And you got glow icon there. So as you can see, these are all mixed together properly now. And lastly, a really amazing one, especially mob homes. Mobs will only spawn in complete darkness. So that means less torch spam, less things being wasted, probably easier mob farms, and yeah. So, few quick questions to answer for you. So the way you find the Minecraft application folder is press Window and R, type in %app data %, then you'll get there, click on roaming, then you'll find .minecraft, and everything you need to get the zip file is in there. What about the previous Caves to Cliffs preview data pack? Well, because these changes are so big, they won't fit in a data pack, so instead they're doing experimental snapshots. Can I open old worlds in this experimental snapshot? No. Simple as. No, because you'd probably break your worlds. What about Bedrock? Well, there actually is an earlier part of it on there, probably for the beta version. How do I give feedback? Well, you use the second link in the description to find the feedback site. or the third link to go to the Reddit post. When will these features show up in normal snapshots? These 1.18 snapshots will start around September. And that is everything about this snapshot and everything you need to know about 1.18. And that is also all for me for today. Now, if you're not in my Discord server, you just missed a live recording. Yeah, did my first ever live recording in my Discord server. So, you might want to go join it, because then you catch how long it takes me to record these videos and how I record them, because you see everything. Anyway, bye bye, spoke too much. Have a good day, and I can't wait till the next snapshot. By the way, I'll have 6 weeks of so much free time now. Bye.